our perception of our circumstances can actually change our experience of those circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
For example, are a woman who's been trying to have a baby, or she's married and maybe been trying to have a baby, and nothing's happening. There are several stories she could tell herself about that situation. If she wants to be a victim and see herself as a victim, then that's easily done. What's wrong with me? How come everybody else is so easy for everyone? Is Allah punishing me? And allowing that herself to wear that as like a victim cloak, whereas somebody else will reframe this. And I actually believe this is the Islamic way of dealing with trials. Allah wants good for me. Allah has something better planned for me. Allah wants me to focus on something else right now. Alhamdulillah, I get to do this still. I get to do that. I get to love on my nephews and nieces. Do you understand? Like, while you're in that space, you might as well frame it as something that is good for you than something that is bad, that is painful, that is a punishment, etc., because it will change your experience of that particular thing. Same for any other trial or tragedy, any kind of loss, because if you lost something, then it follows that you had something to lose in the first place. And even that is a reason for gratitude, for shukr, for feeling blessed, for feeling like you have experienced barakah. And for me, this life is hard enough as it is. It really, really is. There is so much outside of our control that at the very least, let's take control of the way that we see things and our mindset, so that we can at least have that kind of comfort and that safe space inside our own heads, to fortify ourselves when the tests come, because the tests are definitely coming. And the whole way through, I'm talking about establishing this safe place in your mind as an act of worship. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants good for us. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to learn and to grow and to become the best version of ourselves. That's why we have these tests, to be purified, to be educated, to have the way illuminated for us. Allah made good in everything. So again, it goes back to this tawakkul that we have in Allah's plan, that Allah wants good for me at the end of the day. And that's something that I hold on firm to. And that is what gives me my sakina. That is what gives me my peace of mind. That is what allows me to stay firmly rooted when the storm comes, if that makes sense.
Jazakallah khairan. Absolutely. I mean,